Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on a rock and roll pioneer who left an indelible mark on the music world, Buddy Holly. With his distinctive voice, innovative style, and enduring legacy, Buddy Holly is an artist who continues to captivate audiences to this day. Born Charles Hardin Holly on September 7, 1936, in Lubbock, Texas, Buddy's early life was marked by a passion for music, a strong family bond, and a unique blend of cultural influences that would shape his future success. As we explore the early life of Buddy Holly, let's start with his birthplace, Lubbock, Texas. This vibrant city, nestled in the heart of the Lone Star State, was a hub of musical activity with a rich heritage of country, blues, and western swing. The Holly family, devout Baptists, lived in a modest home at 1915 33rd Street, where Buddy's parents, Lawrence and Ella, encouraged their children to pursue their passions. Buddy's father, Lawrence, was a carpenter and a music lover who introduced his son to the sounds of Hank Williams, Jimmie Rodgers, and other country music legends. Growing up in Lubbock, Buddy was surrounded by the sights and sounds of the Texas plains. He spent countless hours exploring the city streets, attending local concerts, and listening to the radio, where he discovered the likes of Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, and Bob Wills. The Holly family's love of music was evident in their home, where Buddy's mother, Ella, would often play the piano and sing gospel hymns with her children. This nurturing environment fostered a deep appreciation for music in Buddy, who began playing the guitar at the age of 11. As Buddy entered his teenage years, he became increasingly fascinated with rock and roll, a genre that was still in its infancy. He spent hours practicing guitar, teaching himself to play and sing along to his favorite songs. In 1952, at the age of 16, Buddy began performing at local talent shows and events, showcasing his skills as a singer, songwriter, and guitarist. These early performances not only helped Buddy hone his craft, but also introduced him to other musicians who would become lifelong friends and collaborators. One such friend was Bob Montgomery, a fellow musician who shared Buddy's passion for rock and roll. Together, they formed a band called the Rhythm Rebels, which played local gigs and parties throughout Lubbock. This experience not only helped Buddy develop his stage presence, but also taught him the importance of perseverance and hard work in the music industry. Buddy's family played a significant role in supporting his early musical endeavors. His parents, Lawrence and Ella, were always present at his performances, cheering him on and offering words of encouragement. The Holly family's love and support created a nurturing environment that allowed Buddy to flourish as an artist, even when faced with setbacks and rejections. As we explore the early life of Buddy Holly, it becomes clear that his upbringing and surroundings played a significant role in shaping his future success. From the dusty plains of West Texas to the vibrant music scene of Lubbock, Buddy's experiences and influences helped mold him into one of the most innovative and enduring musicians of all time. With his unique blend of country, rock and roll, and rhythm and blues, Buddy Holly was destined for greatness. As Buddy entered his late teens, he began performing with various bands, including the Crickets, which would become a defining part of his career. In 1956, Buddy and the Crickets recorded their first single, Blue Days, Black Nights, at Norman Petty's studio in Clovis, New Mexico. Although the song didn't achieve immediate success, it marked the beginning of a fruitful collaboration between Buddy and Petty, who would become his producer and mentor. One of Buddy's earliest breakthroughs came with the song That'll Be the Day, which he recorded with the Crickets in February 1957. This iconic tune, written by Buddy and Jerry Allison, reached #1 on the Billboard charts, selling over 1 million copies and establishing Buddy as a rising star in the rock and roll scene. Buddy's innovative style, which blended country, rockabilly, and rhythm and blues, captivated audiences and inspired other artists. His unique voice, with its distinctive hiccup and vocal inflections, added an unmistakable charm to his performances. As Buddy's popularity grew, so did his confidence as a performer, and he began to experiment with new sounds and techniques. In 1957, Buddy embarked on his first national tour, sharing the stage with other rock and roll legends like Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, and Little Richard. These experiences not only broadened his musical horizons, but also taught him the importance of showmanship and audience engagement. Buddy's performances became increasingly energetic and charismatic, earning him a reputation as one of the most exciting live acts in rock and roll. As Buddy's fame continued to rise, he began to collaborate with other notable artists, including Waylon Jennings, who would later become a country music icon. In 1958, Buddy recorded Rave on a song written by Sonny West and Bill Tildman, which became another huge hit, reaching #1 on the UK singles chart. Buddy's success was not limited to his recordings. He also made appearances on television shows like The Ed Sullivan Show and American Bandstand. These performances helped introduce his music to an even wider audience and cemented his status as a rock and roll pioneer. Despite his rapid rise to fame, Buddy remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He continued to write and record new material, pushing the boundaries of rock and roll and exploring fresh musical ideas. Tragically, Buddy's life was cut short in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, along with Ritchie Valens and J.P., the Big Bopper Richardson. As we reflect on Buddy Holly's remarkable achievements, it becomes clear that his innovative spirit, unique style, and enduring music continue to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike. With his legacy as a rock and roll pioneer secure, Buddy Holly remains an iconic figure in the music world, and his influence can still be felt today. We've explored the pivotal moments that catapulted Buddy Holly to stardom, from his early recordings with the Crickets to his groundbreaking performances on television and tour. Buddy Holly's tragic death on February 3, 1959, in a plane crash along with Ritchie Valens and J.P. the Big Bopper Richardson, shocked the music world and sent shockwaves through his devoted fanbase. The incident, which would later be referred to as the day the music died, marked the end of an era in rock and roll. However, Buddy's legacy lived on, and his music continued to influence generations of artists. In the years following his death, Buddy's music experienced a resurgence in popularity, thanks in part to the efforts of his wife, Maria Elena Holly, who worked tirelessly to promote his legacy and ensure that his music remained relevant. The release of his posthumous album, The Buddy Holly Story, in 1959, helped to introduce his music to a new audience, and his songs continued to be covered by other artists. Buddy's innovative style and unique sound have inspired countless musicians, including the Beatles, Bob Dylan, and Eric Clapton. His influence can be heard in the music of many other notable artists, such as Elvis Costello, Marshall Crenshaw, and Tom Petty. In fact, the Beatles' Paul McCartney has often cited Buddy Holly as a major influence on his own songwriting style. In addition to his musical legacy, Buddy Holly's impact on popular culture extends beyond the world of music. His iconic glasses and charismatic stage presence have made him a cultural icon, symbolizing the spirit of rock and roll rebellion and nonconformity. He has been immortalized in films, books, and documentaries, including the 1978 biopic, The Buddy Holly Story, starring Gary Busey. Today, Buddy Holly's music remains as relevant and beloved as ever. His songs continue to be played on radio stations around the world, and his influence can be heard in many contemporary artists. The Buddy Holly Center in Lubbock, Texas, is a testament to his enduring legacy, featuring exhibits, artifacts, and interactive displays that showcase his life and career. As we reflect on Buddy Holly's remarkable achievements and lasting impact, it becomes clear that his innovative spirit, unique style, and enduring music continue to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike. As Don McLean so eloquently put it in his song, American Pie, the day the music died may have marked the end of an era, but Buddy Holly's legacy lives on, a reminder of the power of rock and roll to transcend time and touch our hearts. We've explored the lasting impact of Buddy Holly's music and legacy, examining how he continues to inspire artists and fans around the world. Join us next time as we celebrate the lives and careers of other rock and roll legends who helped shape the course of music history. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.